Hi there, it's Lori, and my story is I bought this yarn before the Goodwill yarn haul, in my defense. Okay, that's my story, and I'm sticking to it because it's the truth. I only tell true stories unless I say just kidding. Okay, there you go. Oh, so a funny thing about me that just popped into my head is that my stepdaughters are convinced that I should have gone into a career of like where you like make food to take pictures of for advertisements, because every time I put together like my taco salads or whatever, they say it looks like an advertisement. It doesn't look real. I don't know what I do. I just throw my stuff in there. I don't know. It's just funny, quirky thing about me. It's probably that organized thing. It's like I put things, I don't know. Anyway, so this is a Hirschner's yarn haul. The reason I got this was not only was it free, 17-cent shipping, you also got 17% off. And I'm like, that, knowing Hirschner's shipping, that is a great deal. I'm going to show this one first because this is 12 balls. It was just a random, it was random balls, but they could all be used in the same project. Let's use English here. Very easily. I thought this could be something really fun to do. The specs on this, because you can buy just these size balls by themselves. Sorry, Hadija, I'll hide it as much as I can. The one color you don't like there. 100% acrylic. I've got to take my glasses off. I imagine a lot of you are at that phase, right? 29 is rough. Net weight 3 ounces, so each skein is 3 ounces, 85 grams, 183 yards, 168 meters. Knit is US 7 needles. Crochet is size I or 9 hook. That's a 5.5 millimeter. Machine wash and dry, made in China. It's a medium weight 4, which it's on the thin side of 4, although this looks like a decent 4. This is sometimes Hirschner's. I think it pulls a little thin when you're using it, but so it sits at a 4, but it's closer to a DK 3. But yeah, a couple of purples. None of these are exactly the same. That's a green. I know it kind of looks tin, but the orange, red, Kelly green. I don't know all the color names because I'm not going to open the package right now. This, you're all going to go, well, oh, how much was that? The price on that, it was on sale. That was $24. What did I say? It was $185. Let me calculate it out. How many yards is that? 183. 183 times 12, because there are 12 balls, is almost 2,200 yards. Almost 2,200 yards for $23.88, which again, I then got 17% off that. Okay, this is what you're all going to go. But Lori, you hate that stuff. Yeah. I thought I'd give this one a try, see if it's not as bad. But I did. There was a thought process. I don't remember what my thought process was, but I did indeed get scrubby yarn. They call it wishy-washy. It's a medium weight 400% cotton. That's how they make it scrubby. So I have one friend that likes to have some of the tulle and some of the cotton. And I got these 2 colors because they were the only 2 colors they had. The reason I got this, well, again, there was something in my head, and I can't remember what it is right now. The red is called Red Lava. The black is Onyx. They were $1.97 each, which for scrubby yarn is dirt cheap. And then there was 17% off. 1.75 ounces, 50 grams, 72 yards, 66 meters. That's what we got there. All right. So yes. Okay. Probably a crazy purchase, but I was also thinking for the Stitcherhood, making things for the Stitcherhood. There's someone I probably will send some of that to as well, because again, $1.97 a ball for that, and then 17% off is really affordable. This was the other thing I had to get. You had the gradient sets of purple. This is the worsted yarn, but this is obviously much larger. Oh, come on. Where's your details? This is the colorway. This is the purples. I think that's what it's listed as. Purples, yeah. This one's eggplant. All right. Thank you to those of you who already saw that I did the memberships and you joined. I was really glad to be able to make levels that were reasonable. Okay. There we go. 100% acrylic, 8 ounces, 226 grams, 489 yards, 448 meters. Knit, US size 7 needles. I don't know what that is. Crochet, size I or 9 hook, which is 5.5 millimeters. So this is 489 yards times 4. Is almost 2,000 yards. Did I clear everything out? I guess so. That would make sense because it's almost 500. Yeah. It's 1956, 1,950. They always have a center pull tag. It's one of the Hirschner's branded yarn things. So this is called worsted 8, which means it's 8 ounces, by the way, if you're looking on the website. This was $19. $19 for 1,950 yards. Again, if I get it a penny a yard, I consider that a real good price. I did get 2 of those because then I feel like I have enough for a queen size blanket. Then I also got that same thing in the greens. They called this Jades. Jades. It's not showing the difference between these two very well. This is a brighter green. This is a darker green. This is more mint. This is more safe. It doesn't help if you're not seeing it. Sorry. This is a brighter green. Oh, there you can see it. This is kind of a mint. This is a little bit darker green. This is a touch sagey. So I got 2 sets of these again for queen size quantities. Let me show you this box. This box is probably where all of that. Do you see how giant that is? Where all of that yarn from Goodwill, the bulky blue and green, it's probably where all of it's going. I need to see. Okay. Anyway, so that's the Hirschner's yarn. Pause it for a sec. All right, that's all put in the box for the moment. After all the discounts and taxes, this was $94. But that is 8, 16, 20. Well, 16 very large balls of yarn or skeins of yarn. 4 of these and 12 of the, I wouldn't call them minis. I wouldn't call them minis, but whatever size you would call that, 3 ounces. It's a little smaller than a standard skein here. A standard skein is 3.5 ounces because I think that's equivalent to 100 grams. So it's a little smaller than that, but still 12 of those, 16 big, huge ones. And okay, somebody jokes, where is my phone when you need it? All right. And the wishy-washy, which is basically scrubby yarn because I've lost my mind. All right. Until I buy Camille's yarn, I shouldn't be buying any more yarn. I need to be done. There are legitimate reasons why I'm buying queen-sized quantities. Again, I probably wouldn't have made this purchase except for the sale. And if I had gotten all that other yarn first, I would have been like, no, I can't. Although this yarn I could use for a Texas blanket. Bulky yarn, I'm going to have to figure out if that's even appropriate to send down to the Texas shelter. Anyway, the DV shelter for the survivors. Anyway, I guess that's it. Thank you for those of you who have already become members. I appreciate that so much. I hope I can offer enough. The emojis are fun. She's one of them. I will probably switch the eggplant to being this, a picture of this. I just didn't have it I didn't have it as its own photo. So that's the only reason it's not this one from Camille. But that's probably going to be the actual emoji once I get it once I get a picture of that looks right. And now I know how to do it pretty easily. I didn't put any words on it like Camille has done, pretty much everyone else. I did what was going to be straightforward and easy for me. So I wanted something there for you. Anyway, thank you. Seriously, thank you. Thanks for coming in. I mean that. Can I get an amen? Meemaw Potato Head hugs. And virtual hugs for me. Whatever kind of hug you need. I appreciate you so much. Hope to see you again. Like and subscribe, or all the things I'm supposed to say. Join if you're interested. Bye.